in commemorating the third-year students' white gown and pinning ceremony.
Parents, students, professors, and guests, we hope you are having a good morning as we welcome all of you here in Conrado Benitez Hall to celebrate the milestone and achievement of our student interns.
The stage is set and the red carpet is rolled out for the 5th white gown and pinning ceremony alongside the testimonial of our newly licensed medical technologies. Let us give a round of applause for our School of Medical Technology faculty. Internship Coordinator, Ms. Felina Beatrix S. de Guzman.
Our part-time faculty member, Dr. Nini F. Lim.
Our full-time faculty members, Ms. Sincerely Yours, 98, P. Pascual Zapata, and Ms. Rosemary M. Valdez.
And Dr. Stephen Joseph B. Miniano, the Program Chair for the School of Medical Technology. Let us extend our warmest welcome to our guest speaker, Dr. John Paul Reyes. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request everyone to keep standing and join us as we welcome the PWU School of Medical Technologies intern.
Agregado John Christopher A.
Mangoda Johaira.
Bautista Lian Dale.
Noche Brianna Kate C.
Kamasis Hannah May A.
Owavenga Darlene G.
Candido Marjeline T.
Recto Maria Joanna Isabel B.
Capiral Isabeli I.
Sueño Alana Eliza V.
Castillo Cristel Nicole S.
Sumagaysay Hannah Eunice F.
Cordero Ashley Zoe K. L.
Tonko Miranda Cristel G.
Goles Vera Zoe R.
Tordesillas Eunice.
Herrera Gianna Alessandra Q.
Trinidad Aaron Denzel S.
Haveliana Hannah Lorisa.
Viernes Trixie Charlotte Ann T.
Lim Eduardo Lorenzo.
Vital Ishi Rose C. Before anything else, let us have the privilege to introduce ourselves. I am Cassandra Maris Daguman.
And I am MJ Hilvano.
We are the Masters of Ceremonies for today's program. Again, we welcome you to
Honoring and Marking a Path 2025 White Gown and Pinning Ceremony and Testimonial Launch of MTLE Board Passers.
the future of medical technology driven by science and empowered to care.
To formally start the program, please remain standing for the invocation and singing of the national anthem.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we gather before you today with hearts full of gratitude and hope as we celebrate this milestone, the pinning and white coat ceremony of the third-year medical technology students of 2025. Thank you for guiding us through the challenges, for strengthening us in our studies, and for shaping us into future professionals dedicated to service and integrity. Lord, as we receive our pins and dons our guide gowns, may we always remember the responsibility that comes with them. Let these symbols remind us of our commitment to excellence, compassion, and ethical practice. May we approach every test, every sample, and every diagnosis with diligence and care, knowing that behind every result is a life entrusted to us. Bless our mentors, professors, and families who have supported us on this journey. Grant them with wisdom and patience to continue guiding us towards knowledge and character. May we honor their dedication by striving for excellence in all that we do. As we move forward, Lord, grant us resilience in times of difficulty, humility in times of success, and unwavering passion for learning. May our hands bring healing, our knowledge brings clarity, and our hearts remain steadfast in the value of our profession. We entrusted our journey to you, Lord, and we ask for your continued guidance and blessing. This we pray in your holy name. Amen.
You may now be seated. This ceremony would not be possible without the guidance and dedication of our university president. To give us the welcome remarks, let us welcome the president of PWU, Mr. Marco Alfredo Benitez.
To our university officials, led by University Chancellor and SVPAA, Dr. Felina Young, our distinguished speaker, Dr. John Paul Reyes, our program chair for the PWU School of Medical Technology, Dr. Stephen Mignano, dear faculty, students, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is truly an honor to stand before you today, albeit virtually, as we celebrate the significant milestone in the journey of our future medical technologists. The white coat and pinning ceremony is more than just a tradition. It is a rite of passage, marking the transition from classroom learning to hands-on clinical experience. From this day forward, you will take the knowledge and skills you have acquired and apply them in real-world settings, where accuracy, precision, and critical thinking can mean the difference in patient care and diagnosis. This moment is a testament to your dedication, perseverance, and passion for your chosen field. I'm sure that the journey to this point has not been easy. You have worked hard, sacrificed, and overcome challenges to be here today. But this success is not yours alone. It is important to acknowledge the people who have supported you every step of the way. Your parents and families whose unwavering love and encouragement have been your foundation, and our esteemed faculty who have mentored, guided, and shaped you into the professionals you are becoming. At PWU, our mission goes beyond producing competent and skilled professionals. We believe that true success is measured not just by technical expertise, but also by character. We take pride in developing not just excellent medical technologists and healthcare professionals, but also compassionate individuals who serve with integrity, leadership, and a genuine desire to contribute positively to society. As you put on your white coats and pins, may you always remember that beyond laboratory tests and clinical procedures, you are dealing with people, individuals whose lives and well-being will be affected by the work that you do. As you embark on this next phase of your journey, embrace every learning opportunity, sharpen your critical thinking, and always hold on to the values instilled in you by PWU. Let this moment be a reminder that your education is not just for yourself, but for the countless lives you will touch through your dedication and service. Congratulations, and may you continue to be shining examples of the education and formation that we have here at PWU. Thank you once again, and good morning.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sir Marco. Before we move on to hearing from our esteemed guests, may we call on stage the officer in charge of the School of Medical Technology, Dr. Stephen Joseph Maniano, to give us the honor of introducing our guest speaker.
So, good morning, everyone. So, our speaker actually graduated from the Lyceum of the Philippines, University Batangas, in 2009 with a degree of BSMT. He completed his master's in the same degree at the same institution in 2018, while he finished his Master's of Business Administration at Colegio de San Juan de Letran, Calamba in 2015. In 2023, he completed his doctorate degree in the same university as cum laude and also received the Doctor of Pedagogy honoris causa from the Ibarra Fellows and Scholars. He currently works as a regional area consultant of DOH accredited clinics in Calabarzon, Region 4A, and professor at FINMA Rizal College of Laguna and City College of Calamba undergraduate programs. He is also a graduate school professor and research advisor at Lyceum of the Philippines, University Batangas, here at our university, and in FINMA Union College of Laguna. He has also produced multiple journal publications while serving as an active research consultant for ETCOR, Philippines Psychology and Education, Multidisciplinary Journal, and Philippine Association of Institutions for Research Incorporated. He is also a member of the editorial board of the Journal of the Interdisciplinary Discipline Philippines since 2023. He also holds different certifications such as Certified Human Resource Associate, an American Medical Technologist, a Philippine Society of Microbiologists, and a Registered Medical Laboratory Scientist. Lastly, he is one of the owners and board director of the Bawan Diagnostic and Medical Center located in Batangas. So it is my honor to present my dear friend, Dr. John Paul M. Reyes.
To our University President, Mr. Marco Alfredo Benitez. To our Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Felina Yang. To the Officer in Charge, our Dean of School of Medical Technology, Dr. Stephen Maniano. And to our esteemed faculty members distinguished guests, proud parents, and most importantly, the future pillars of the healthcare industry, our dear medical technology students, good morning. It is a privilege and a great honor to stand before you on this momentous occasion, the white gown and pinning ceremony of the School of Medical Technology. Today, we celebrate not only a milestone in your academic journey, but also the beginning of your professional commitment to a field that is both demanding and immensely rewarding. Each of you has embarked on a path that is far from easy. The journey to becoming a medical technologist is one of resilience, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication. I know this firsthand because I once sat where you are now, filled with excitement, determination, and perhaps a bit of fear of what lies ahead. Looking back, I remember the long nights spent studying for exams, the seemingly endless laboratory rotations, and the weight of balancing academic responsibilities with personal struggles. There were moments when I doubted myself, questioning whether I had what it took to succeed. However, I pushed forward, knowing that every challenge was an opportunity to grow. One of the biggest hurdles I faced was the licensure examination. The pressure was immense, and the preparation was rigorous. I can still recall the anxiety of waiting for the results, the immense pressure of living up to expectations, and finally, the sheer joy and relief of seeing my name on the list of board passers. It was a defining moment, proving that perseverance and hard work truly pay off. Of course, passing the licensure exam was just the beginning. As I stepped into the professional world, I started from ground up working in clinical laboratories, taking the night shifts, and slowly proving myself in a highly competitive field of medical technology. Every experience, every challenge, every success, which shaped me into the professional I aspired to become. Over time, I rose through the ranks, gaining experience in hospital settings, refining my skills, and deepening my understanding of the crucial role of medical technologies that play in healthcare. But beyond technical expertise, I learned valuable lessons about patience, teamwork, and the importance of adaptability in ever-evolving field. Then, a new opportunity presented itself: education. Transitioning to teaching was a leap of faith, but one that gave me a profound sense of fulfillment. I started as a lecturer, guiding students through the same struggles I once faced, and I has continued to learn and grow, pursued further studies, earning my master's degree and later my doctorate. This journey was not easy, but it was driven by my desire to give back, to inspire, and to shape the future of medical technology. Eventually, I had the honor of serving as a program chair and as a dean, and now as a graduate school professor, co-owner of diagnostic laboratories in Calabarzon. Each step of the way, I carried with me the lessons learned from the days as a student and laboratory professional. I know the struggles of sleepless nights, the sacrifice made, and the challenges of balancing work, studies, and personal life. But I also know the immense pride that comes with every achievement. The joy of seeing your dreams turn into reality and the fulfillment of making a difference in the lives of others. While today is a celebration of your achievements, it is also important to acknowledge the realities that you will face as you step in the profession. The field of medical technology, both in the Philippines and abroad, is evolving rapidly, and with it come significant challenges. Just to share with you guys, no, here in the Philippines, medical technologies often face issues such as workforce shortages, high patient loads, and limitations in laboratory resources. The demand for skilled professionals is high, yet compensation and working conditions remain a concern for many in the field. Many medical technologists find themselves working long hours, balancing responsibilities, and navigating the pressures of ensuring accurate and timely test results, an essential function in patient care. Globally, medical technologies are facing increasing demands brought about by advancement in molecular diagnostics, the automation, and an artificial intelligence. While these technologies enhance efficiency, they also require continuous learning and adaptability. Additionally, for those seeking employment abroad, the challenge of meeting international certification standards and licensing requirements can be daunting. However, despite these hurdles, Filipino medical technologists remain highly sought after due to their expertise, work ethic, and dedication to excellence. Moreover, the COVID-19 pandemic underscored the critical role of medical technologists, of course, in the disease detection and management. It was a time when laboratory professionals were on the front lines, working tirelessly under immense pressure to provide accurate test results that guided public health responses. This period highlighted both the strengths and vulnerabilities of the profession, emphasizing the need for better support systems, career growth opportunities, and policies that recognize the indispensable contributions of medical technologists. Looking back on my journey, I want to share a few sites that I hope will inspire you, my dear students. Number one, never stop believing in yourself. There will be moments of doubt, but remember that every struggle is part of the journey. Success is not measured by how easy the road is, but by how many times you rise after falling. Number two, precision and integrity matter. A single mistake in a laboratory test can alter the course of patient's treatment. Alam niyo yan, class, no? And uphold the highest standards of accuracy and ethical practice. Number three, embrace lifelong learning. Medical technology is constantly evolving. Keeping learning, stay curious, and be open to new innovations in diagnostic science. Number four, compassion is the key. While much of your work will be done in labs, never forget that behind every sample is human being. A patient hoping for the right diagnosis, a family waiting for answers. And lastly, your sacrifices today will lead to pride tomorrow. There is no greater joy than seeing the pride in the eyes of your loved ones as you accomplish your dreams. Every challenge, every late night, every ounce of effort will be worth it. As you step into your internships and eventually into your careers, I encourage you to embrace this journey with confidence and determination. Remember that this white gown is not just an article of clothing. It is a symbol of your duty, your passion, and your purpose. You are now part of the noble profession that stands at the forefront of medical discovery and patient care. To the parents and families here today, thank you for unwavering support and sacrifices. To the faculty members and mentors, your dedication has molded these future professionals into the skilled individuals they are today. And to our dear students, congratulations. You have proven your dedication, and we are confident that you will leave an indelible mark in the field of medical technology. May this ceremony serve as a reminder of your commitment to the excellence, a testament to your perseverance, and a beacon lighting the path ahead. Once again, congratulations to all of you. May you continue to honor this journey and mark a path that inspires generations to come. Thank you, and may you all have a meaningful and fulfilling journey in the field of medical technology. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you, Dr. Reyes. On behalf of everyone, we thank you, Dr. John Paul Reyes, for sharing your valuable insights today. As a token of our appreciation, we present this certificate and small gift to be given by Dr. Mignano. Your expertise has greatly enriched our experience.
May we please call on stage Dr. Stephen Mignano and Dr. John Paul Reyes together with the faculty member, Ms. Rose Valdez and Ma'am Pascual, and Dr. Nini Evelyn. Once again, thank you, Dr. John Paul Reyes, for imparting an inspiration message.
Let us now listen to the internship address to be delivered by the intern batch representative, Ms. Ashley Zoe K. Cordero.
A pleasant morning, everyone. Honored guests, our dear faculty, our beloved families, friends, and to my fellow medical technology interns. Today is the day that we will remember for the rest of our lives. Standing here, I feel deeply proud, not just only for myself, but for all of us who have worked tirelessly to reach this moment. The journey to this day was never been easy. We have spent countless hours studying our major subjects, including everyday quizzes, oral recitations, and the 100 items exam. We've been working hard to create a perfect feathered blood smear, analyzing body's fluid, memorizing complex biochemical pathways, and perfecting our techniques under the watchful of our professors. We have PACE exam that tested our endurance, practical that challenged our skills, and sleepless night filled with doubts and determinations. And yet, here we are standing strong, ready to take to the next journey as a medical technology interns. The white coat and pin that we receive today are not just a symbol. They represent the trust upon us and the responsibility we carry and the dedication we must uphold. This is not just about wearing a uniform, it is about embodying the values of integrity, accuracy, and compassion. It is about becoming the silent heroes behind every diagnosis, the guardians of patients' health, and the ones who ensure that no test is ever just a number, but a life that depends on it. To our lecturers and professors, thank you for your patience and guidance and wisdom. You have shaped us into who we are today. To our families, your unwavering support have been our greatest strength. Your sacrifice and encouragement have pushed us through difficult moments, and we hope we make you proud. To my fellow interns, this is only the beginning. As we step into the laboratory as a medical technology intern, let us carry with us the passion and perseverance that brought us here. Let us remind ourselves that behind every slide, every test tube, and every result, there is a patient that relying on us. And one day, we will finally earn our RMT title. We will look back at this moment, remembering how it all started. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cordero, for imparting an inspiring message. Let us now acknowledge the main event of our program, the student interns. Internship is the last year of the medical technology program wherein the theoretical knowledge learned from academics is applied into actual hands-on training in clinical laboratory setting in order to become a medical technologist at the heart of healthcare.
The transition from school uniform to wearing clinical laboratory attire signifies the students' journey from academics to practicum, highlighting their own progression towards becoming the future frontliners.
Let us extend a warm welcome to the class of 2025 medical technology interns as they officially don their lab coats with their parents and guardians.
May we please call Dr. Stephen Joseph B. Mignano to officiate the vestment of laboratory lab coats of the interns.
Parents and guardians, by the power vested in me, assist our dear medical technology interns to don their white coats. Today, interns, as you don your white coat, you embrace just more than a symbol. It is a commitment. It represents integrity, knowledge in the craft, and the compassion for our service. It is a mark of responsibility, reminding you that the precision in the laboratory can change lives. Most importantly, it signifies your transition into a profession that demands excellence, dedication, and lifelong learning. Wear it with pride, honor, and the unwavering spirit of a true medical technologist. Again, parents and guardians, please don on the laboratory coat of our medical technology interns. And then congratulations.
The interns will also receive their nameplate to be pinned by their parents and guardians. This marks their shift from being students to clinical laboratory interns.
May we invite the School of Medical Technologies Officer in Charge, Dr. Stephen Joseph B. Mignano, Faculty, Miss Sincerely Yours 98, Pascual Zapata, and Miss Rosemary Valdez, for the pinning of nameplates. Interns, please come up onto the stage together with your parents or guardians as your names are called. Agregado John Christopher. We rise as one scholar 2022 up until present. We rise as one third-year representative 2024-2025. And PWU School of Medical Technology Student Council 2024.
Bautista Leon Dale, recipient of Certificate of Completion of Workshop on Blood Banking Procedures and Component Preparation at Emilio Aguinaldo College Medical Center, Cavite on June 2024.
Kamasis Hannah May.
Candido Marjoline, Underwood Scholar from school year 2022 to 2024.
Capiral Isabeli. PWAFI Scholar, school year 2024-2025. Completed 2 undergraduate theses at Far Eastern University, school year 2023-2024.
Castillo Cristel Nicole.
Cordero Ashley Zoe K. Underwood Organization Treasurer, school year 2023 to 2024. MedTech Executive Committee Secretary, school year 2024-2025. And current intern at San Lazaro Hospital.
Goles Vera Zoe, Scholar of Athlete Sports 2022 to 2024, a Student Council of School of Medical Technology 2024, and MedTech Executive Committee, third-year representative from school year 2024 to 2025.
Herrera Gianna Alessandra, recipient of Certificate of Completion of Workshop on Blood Banking Procedures and Component Preparation at Emilio Aguinaldo College Medical Center, Cavite, June 2024.
Javeliana Hannah Lorisa, PWU School of Medical Technology Student Council 2024.
Lim Eduardo Lorenzo, Dean's List Honor School Year 2023-2024, third trimester, College Scholar School Year 2024-2025, second trimester, and current intern at San Lazaro Hospital.
Mangoda Johaira, member of PWU Drummers from 2023 to 2025, Scholar of Athlete Sports 2024-2025, and a current intern at San Lazaro Hospital.
Noche Brianna Kate, Philippine Society of Medical Technology, Cavite State University Research and Extension Committee, year 2023-2024.
Owavenga Darlene.
Recto Maria Joanna Isabel, recipient of her Certificate of Completion in Animal Handling Seminar, Introduction to Medical Laboratory Science Research, Our Lady of Fatima.
Sueño Alana Aliza, Far Eastern University Manila Academic Scholar, School Year 2023 to 2024, Far Eastern University Manila Tamang Boto Research and Development Executive Committee 2022 to 2023, and Far Eastern University Manila Red Cross Youth Council Disaster Management Services Committee and Documents Division from 2023 to 2024.
Sumagaysay Hannah Eunice, Far Eastern University, Manila Dean's Lister, Second Honor, School Year 2021 to 2022.
Tongko Miranda Cristel, Far Eastern University Manila First Year Representative Year 2018 and High Pitch Dance Competition Champion.
Ardesilia Yinis, Central Escolar University Manila, Red Cross Youth Volunteer, former Secretary of Microbiology Society at CEU Manila.
Trinidad Aaron Denzel.
Viernes Trixie Charlotte, St. Louis University MLS Dean's Lister Year 2020 to 2022. St. Louis University Dance Troupe Dance Mistress Year 2022 to 2024, and a member of Society of Medical Laboratory Science Multimedia Team.
Vital Ishi Rose, Cavite State University Main Campus Dean's Lister Year 2021-2022, and Philippine Society of Medical Technology Cavite State University Research and Extension Committee Year 2023 to 2024.
That's it. Okay. Yes. May we call the attention of everyone. Let us take a moment as we give the stage to the interns of school year 2025 as they will perform their batch song entitled We're All in This Together.
Thank you, interns, for that fun and powerful performance. Let us give them a round of applause as they formally start their journey as clinical laboratory interns with their new uniform. May we call on the faculty and the guest speaker for a photo opportunity with the interns. Okay, let us have the opportunity of the interns to take pictures. Thank you, interns. You may now take your seat po. For now, let us take a short break and have your foodstuffs ready for the distribution of refreshments.
On behalf of the School of Medical Technology Executive Committee, we would like to express our gratitude to the Food Committee and catering staff for their commendable dedication to provide delectable meals for today's program.
There's no need to stand as the food and drinks will be provided at your table. For any questions and if need of any assistance, you can approach the committees to assist you. Thank you and enjoy.
to the screen as we present a special video presentation.
Indeed, the video documents the incredible journey of our third-year medical technology students, the challenges they face, the lessons they learn, and the moments that shaped them before stepping to their roles as student interns. Let us continue to where we left off. We would like to congratulate our interns as they move forward to achieve their dreams to become a registered medical technologist.
Speaking of medical technologies, we are thrilled to introduce to you one of our medical technology licensure exam passers from March 2023. During her stay in PWU, she was an Underwood Scholar from 2019 until she graduated.
It is an honor having her here today to share her success story and deliver an inspirational message to our inspiring licensure exam candidates. Please welcome Ms. Felina Beatrix S. de Guzman, RMT.
Good morning. It feels surreal standing before you today and sharing my journey because not too long ago, I was in your position listening to testimonials, wondering what it would feel like to be on the other side. This moment is even more surreal because this is actually my second testimonial. The first time I stood before an audience like this was in 2023, fresh from passing the Medical Technology Board exam. And even now, 2 years later, the feeling of passing that exam has not faded. Sometimes I still can't believe that it happened. The sense of disbelief, overwhelming gratitude, it is all still there. My journey to becoming a registered medical technologist was far from easy. Like many of you, I had to go through an intense review process. But what made it even more challenging was that I was caught in the middle of COVID-19 pandemic. I had to review in isolation, something that I was that I find it especially difficult since I am actually clinically diagnosed with ADHD. So studying alone, staying focused, and holding myself accountable was one of the toughest battles I had to face. The joy of reviewing with others, exchanging mnemonics, testing each other's knowledge, it was all taken away. Instead, I was left alone with my books, my notes, and the immense pressure of passing. The weight of expectations was heavy. My parents, the people they talked to, the constant reminders of, mag-board na yan eh. Like, lahat nasabihan, like, buong barangay, ganon. Pati simbahan, alam na ni father. So sabi ko, Dad, wag mo sabihin na mag-exam ako para goodlat na lang sila. Pero wala. Sinabi sa lahat, na buong barangay te. So alam nilang lahat yan. Kaya siyempre, sobrang pressure ko kasi sabi nga nila na, magbo-boards na yan. Ganon. Kaya I was very much overwhelmed. There were days when I doubted myself, nights when I would cry out of frustration. May videos pa ako noon, like talaga. Gumaganon pa ako. Like, binibideo ko talaga. Parang document nung pagbe-breakdown ko. And moments where I felt like giving up. So, but amidst all of that, I held on to faith. I prayed a lot, hoping that all my efforts would bear fruit. I even tried that superstition of placing my reviewers under my pillow, hoping for some sort of knowledge osmosis. It sounds silly now, but in times of desperation, you cling to anything that gives you hope. And then the day came. The moment I saw my name on the list of passers, 10 p.m. noon, kakagaling ko lang sa trabaho. Tapos tulog na sila mami, tsaka si daddy. So ako na lang yung gising. So, I felt an indescribable mix of joy, relief, and disbelief. The weight I had carried on for so long was lifted. I was finally a registered medical technologist. Looking back, I realized that all of the struggles, all the sacrifices were worth it. The exam itself wasn't impossibly difficult, but the sheer volume of information made it overwhelming. That is why, if I could give you one piece of advice to all aspiring board takers, it would be this. Read all of your reference medical technology books from cover to cover as early as now. Lalo na yung Strasser, AUBF, yun talaga. Parang Biblia yun. Nandun na lahat. So, mastering the fundamentals will not only help you pass the board exam, but also make you a competent and confident medical technologist in the future. To the interns who are currently undergoing training, I want to remind you that this phase is crucial in shaping your skills, discipline, and adaptability. Take every laboratory session seriously, ask questions, and always strive to learn beyond what is required. Your internship is the bridge between theory and practice. It will make you realize that medical technology is not just about memorizing facts, but about applying them effectively to save lives. For those preparing for the board exam, yung mga magpe-prepare, let's go, Cassandra. Asan na ako? There will be moments of doubt, but remember that everything you have learned, every sleepless night, every sacrificed weekend will all lead to that one defining moment when you see your name on the list of passers. Believe in the process, remain consistent, and never hesitate to seek help from your mentors, peers, and even past board passers. You are not alone in this journey. Today, I am grateful for the opportunity to pay it forward as a professor in my alma mater. It is a surreal experience. Once I sat in those very classrooms listening to lectures, and now I am the one giving them. It is an honor and a privilege to guide the next generation of medical technologists, to share my experiences, and to help shape the future of this profession. Before I end, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who has been a part of my journey, to the School of Medical Technology, the current professors, my old professors who have imparted not just knowledge but also wisdom and inspiration, to the Underwood Scholarship Organization and DOSTC for their support to my education, to my family for their unwavering belief in me even when I doubted myself, to my friends who stood by me through every breakdown and triumph. And finally, I also want to take a moment to congratulate the 3 passers from November 2024, and the 5 newly passed RMTs from March 2025 who received their results just last night. These individuals were once okay. Yes. These individuals were once my college peers, and then my students, and now my fellow registered medical technologists. Congratulations, welcome to the Kotusok world. So to everyone who are still on their journey to become a registered medical technologist, keep going. It will be tough, you will feel exhausted, but I promise you, the moment you see your name on that list, it will all be worth it. Believe in yourself, stay focused, and never lose sight of your goal. Thank you, and I wish you all the best in the journey ahead.
Thank you, Ms. De Guzman, for imparting your inspiring words. Truly, the journey to become a licensed professional requires commitment, dedication, and perseverance.
May we request Ms. De Guzman to remain on stage and the faculty and the guests to give the token of appreciation to Ms. De Guzman and a photo opportunity. Thank you. As we ponder the words of Ms. De Guzman, we ask you to enjoy the performance of our first-year student, Ms. Eunice Solano, with her rendition of the song Vienna by Billy Joel. Let us give her a round of applause.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You've got so much to do and only so many hours in the day. But you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want, or you could just get old. You're on kick off before you even get halfway through. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time, although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You've got your passion, you've got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? And you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want, or you can just get all you're gone. Kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? When will you realize Vienna waits for you?
Thank you for the captivating performance, Ms. Solano. We are now near to the conclusion of our event. I would like to acknowledge the people who have played a crucial role in the success of today's remarkable event.
Without further ado, let us extend a warm welcome and express our gratitude for our officer in charge of School of Medical Technology. Please welcome Dr. Stephen Joseph B. Miniano.
So again, good morning everyone. So to our dedicated faculty members, the SMT Executive Committee, our honored guests, and most importantly, our parents, and their newly coated and pinned medical technology interns. Again, congratulations to everyone. So today is a moment of transition. Please take note of that. This one This one signifies your readiness to take on greater responsibilities in our medical technology field. The white coat you now wear is not just a uniform, but rather a symbol of professionalism, integrity, and dedication. Along with your pin, it represents your commitment to upholding the highest standards in the medical technology profession. As you move forward, you are stepping into a world where accuracy, ethics, and compassion are crucial in ensuring quality healthcare. The road ahead will be filled with challenges. Long hours in the laboratory, sometimes complex patients, difficult patients, and even moments that will test your patience and even perseverance. But always remember, my dear interns, that every test you run, and every sample you analyze, and every result you verify, it plays a vital role in saving our lives. You are the unseen yet indispensable art of healthcare, and your expertise will guide doctors in making the right decisions for patient care. Before we conclude this our wonderful event, please allow me to express our gratitude to the executive committee, specifically our execom. Can our execom please stand up? Our ushers and usherettes, again, thank you very much for making this a wonderful journey and event. Then we have our dedicated faculty members. Please stand up po tayo. Ayan. Thank you for your patience, wisdom, and commitment to shaping the future of those interns, of our interns rather. Your guidance has been instrumental in their journey. And lastly, we also extend our heartfelt appreciation to our multimedia team, headed by Sir Robert Thomas. Maraming salamat po for their hard work in live streaming this event, ensuring that even those who could not be here physically can still witness and celebrate this special event in our interns' lives. Again, to my dear interns, let it serve as a constant reminder of your duty to serve with excellence, empathy, and ethical responsibility the coats that you are wearing right now and even the pins that are in your chest. Please stay committed and to continue to learn and embrace every opportunity to grow in this noble profession. Once again, congratulations to our medical technology interns, and may this milestone be the start of your fulfilling journey in the world of healthcare. Again, congratulations.
Before we conclude the program, let us express our heartfelt gratitude to our OIC, Doc Mignano, for his message and wonderful leadership throughout the event.
On behalf of the SMT Executive Committee, we would like to thank everyone for attending the pinning ceremony of our third-year students and for your contributions to the success of this program.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the conclusion of today's ceremony, enriched by the message of our esteemed guests. As we depart, may the lesson learned, connections formed, and memories made from this gathering be cherished and serve as an inspiration to all.
To our guests, parents, and students, thank you for joining us today. May all your endeavors be successful and please continue to thrive in your respective journeys. We hope to see you at our next in-campus event. Again, I am Cassandra Maris Daguman.
And I am Emjin Hilvano.
We are
the
your Masters of Ceremonies.
Wishing everyone a blessed and safe day. Thank you very much and congratulations to all.
Let us all stand for the PWU hymn.
We now officially declare the adjournment of this event.
Safe travels to everyone and have a great day ahead.